So one day the north wind and the sun were having a discussion, as anthropomorphic forces of nature often do, and they were discussing which one had the most effect on the world around them and below them. So after discussing it for a few months and looking down on the world below them, they saw a lone man walking through a field. And it was the early part of the spring, so it wasn't really cold and it wasn't really warm. So this man was wearing a light jacket, a lot like this. So as they looked at this man, the north wind decided, I have an idea. Which one of us can use our respective powers to make that man remove his coat will be the winner of our discussion. Well, the sun agreed to this, and the north wind said, well, I'll go first. So the north wind gathers his energy, all the Arctic energy that he's known for, and he blows. And as the man's walking through this field, it progressively gets colder. And the man, rather than remove his jacket, he pulls the jacket around himself. Even though it's insufficient to protect him from the cold, he hugs this coat tight to him and he trudges. And as it gets colder, it begins to snow, and the man's feet are kicking up flakes of snow, and he's shivering. This goes on for a couple of minutes, and finally the sun says, well, okay, now it's my turn. So the sun begins to shine just a little bit brighter, and the cold wind blows away, and the light snow melts. And as the air begins to warm, the man unbuttons his jacket first, and he gets past the shivering stage, and then eventually, as the day warms up, he removes his coat and throws it over his shoulder with one hand and continues on his way, and even begins to whistle because the day has become so much more pleasant. Well, at the end of this contest, the north wind had to admit that he had in fact failed, and the sun had more effect on the world around him than the north wind did. And this is proof positive that you can affect the world by being a blowhard. But a little bit of brightness, a little bit of sun always goes a long way. Today is brought to you by meteorological rodents all across the country. Because really, honestly, when's the last time a fat rat crawling out of his burrow has lied to you?